All right. Well, earlier this week, Dana announced the official UFC 290 card for International Fight Week in July. Did you guys hear this announcement?
No. Oh, yes, but you know what? I didn't get to see who was all on the card.
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet. All right. So this is an unveiling for
Robbie
you,
Lawler.
for
Yeah,
Alfonso, the listeners,
yeah.
everyone watching right now. Uh, big, cool announcement. This is the prelim card. It's going to be aired on ABC.
Damn,
So everyone's going to
that's
get to watch it.
huge.
Yeah, it's big, right? It's going to be a lot of eyes. Yesterday's prelims were on. Actually, yesterday's whole card was on, or actually just the main card was on ABC yesterday, right?
It was on. I watched it on ESPN Plus.
I watch
Yeah,
it on
same here.
ESPN Plus too. Yeah, but I think he was on
It was on
regular TV.
ABC. Yeah, I seen that. I
Yeah.
seen that.
Wow,
It's
that's
on
big, man. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
that's big. So second looks like a second card for ABC this year. Prelims for UFC 290. And here we are. The opening looks like the opening bout for the prelim is going to be Robbie Lawler, Nico Price.
Hey,
It's going to be
this is gonna
Robbie's
be a
last
banger.
fight
Yeah.
in the UFC, dude. What do you
Damn.
guys think?
It's I think it's a fitting fight for him. This is
Agreed.
definitely a good fitting fight. I mean, dude, if I couldn't ask for maybe well, I it's a good matchup for him to see him go. I think it's going to be a great fight. I'm looking forward to it. It's going
How's
to suck not
Lawler?
to see Robbie
Lawler's
fight
been up
more.
there for a while too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he's been fighting
No,
since like the late 2000s. No, dude, his first fight was April 7th, 2001.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Dude.
Yeah,
That's-
dude, that's
that's
22
20
years
years.
of fighting.
Dude,
Yeah.
he used to fight for a Super Brawl, like
Oh
the old league
my
in Hawaii, Super Brawl with the
God.
ring and
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
Dude, Lawler used to come out there and fight in Hawaii. Like, dude, this is like
Wasn't he
40
like
years ago or
19?
something. When I wasn't even fighting. I think I was just training boxing as a kid or something.
Yeah.
He was in his early 20s, I think, in those
Yeah.
days, probably.
He's an
But
OG
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
He's
dude,
been up
for
there
sure.
a minute.
So it's gonna be good for him. I kind of wish that it would be on the pay-per-view, just like as a tribute for him. I think he deserves that.
He
Or
really
maybe
does.
or main event of the prelim. But hey, it's on ABC. It's gonna get a lot of eyes. It's gonna be an entertaining fight. I hope for the best. Hopefully, he doesn't come out injured with an injury, but it should be entertaining.
Yasmin, she's from Brandon Moreno's camp, I think, huh?
Oh, no way. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not too
She is,
familiar with
yeah.
either of these two women. So Yasmin
She's another
Jauregui,
entrant.
Denise Gomez.
That should be a good one.
Yeah.
And then what about this one? Davison Figueiredo, Manel Cape at flyweight. I thought Davison was supposed to be moving up to bantam, but it looks like he's going to stick around. But I'm hearing a lot of rumors. I heard that the doctor is not allowing this fight to go on for some reason, and it's not supposed to happen, but Dana White says it is. And then like 2 days later, someone posted that it's not, but it's still on here. So I don't know. Have you guys heard anything?
I haven't.
No, I have not.
This is my first time seeing the matchup right now.
Okay, yeah. So I guess he was having some medical issues, and the doctor recommended Davison pull out of this fight. I mean, even Davison said he's not going to be fighting this. So we'll see. Like you
Last
said,
fight was Cejudo, wasn't it? Or no, who was it? It was
Moreno.
Moreno. That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
his
My mistake.
last fight was against Brandon, and he's supposed to be, leaving the weight class because I guess the weight cut is a little bit too much for him now. But for some reason, he signed up for this fight. So I don't know. I think Cristian said something interesting earlier when you said money talks. So
Oh, dude,
got a
all
little
day.
bit of time between now and then. So we'll see. Let's see. Next two fights on the prelims. Oh, actually, no, that was it for the prelims. Now, main event time. Fonzo's boy.
JDM.
Yeah, your boy's gonna be opening up the pay-per-view, I think, dude. Taking
good.
on Sean Brady. So number 9 versus number 13. This is his JDM's first crack at getting into the top 10. Impressions, thoughts about this fight, gentlemen.
I got to do a bit more research on Sean Brady, man. I'm not too familiar with the style, but I can't go against my boy JDM, man. I think he's going to end up cracking it. He's been on a hot streak, and I don't think he's going to slow down.
Oh, that's gonna help if he's got the right momentum for sure. I think
Yeah.
Brady's more of a
Yeah.
banger. So
Yeah, Brady's more of a like a sprawl and brawl kind of like, he's got stand up, but it's not as technical or as crisp as JDM's, but he's got sick ground game. Sick ground game. So if this goes to the ground, it's going to put JDM in a spot where he hasn't been, but we'll see where his takedown defense is. If this
Right.
stays on the feet, it's going to be big trouble for for Sean, for sure. What about this next card? The next fight on this card, Bo Nickel taking on Tresean Gore.
I haven't seen any of these guys fight right here.
Who the fuck is that?
Who the
A
fuck
lot
is
of
this
people,
guy?
a lot of people are pissed. They're like, dude, why is Robbie on the undercard and Bo Nickel on the main
I
card?
don't get it.
So it kind of seems like the UFC's pushing Bo. They think he's going to be a future star, maybe potential champion in this weight class.
Yeah, well,
We'll see.
it just. I mean, if he is a fresher fighter, he's it kind of makes sense. But yeah, I mean, it's a big card, man.
Yeah, it might be too soon, pushing him a little too fast, too soon. I don't think he's going to crumble to the pressure at all because he's used to the spotlight. You know what I mean? He's wrestled his whole life, NCAAs, Olympics, I want to say, or tryouts at least, I don't know much about Tresean. I heard he's got a lot of power, but I'm sure everybody in this weight class carries some type of power.
Dynamite, yeah.
Yeah,
Some
right?
big dudes.
Yeah, they're big, man. They're big. They're going to be coming in heavy. So they weigh in at 185. They're easily going to be coming in over 200.
I would never fight that heavy. I think my first fight was at that weight, dude.
Oh, my God, dude. That's
crazy.
crazy.
Like a foot taller than me. He was in the Mexican military. That shit was crazy.
Damn.
Dude, I looked at him like, dude, this kid, he kicked, like he was like 15 years old too, and he was bigger than me.
Oh my God, he might have been a Zeta, dude.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Dude, I ended up losing that fight because in Mexico, I guess like the referees, like they're not very clean. He kept hitting me with
you don't
little
say.
dude, to the midsection. He got me in the nuts like 3 times. The third one, he dropped me, dude, and just gave me like a.
Well, you should have done the same, fool. You were closer to them. You just
give him the good old twist.
Yeah,
yeah, I've been twisted.
All right. Well, moving forward, how about Jalen the Tarantula taking on Dan Hooker? Dude, I almost feel like this is like someone feeding a mouse to a snake because they're like, here you go. This is going to be fun to watch. Everybody, let's go watch the snake feed because Dan Hooker's basically getting fed to Jalen Turner, dude. I don't think Dan's got anything for Jalen, unfortunately, especially with that chin that he's got lately. What do you guys think?
Dude, I think Jalen is crafty. When I was out there at Carlson Gracie in Riverside, he was out there too before I think now he's with Millennia or something, but the few times that I traded with him, he's really crafty. There's a reason they call him the Tarantula. He's got like these long limbs that kind of like, I feel like he's like a tarantula, like just like over me. I couldn't even, I had nothing.
So the name fits.
He's on another level. I feel like with a lot of these guys.
Yeah, and you know what? His stand-up is not that bad either, dude. Like he's like you just said, he's got that reach.
Better too, man.
And he just comes at like weird different angles. And because he's got those long arms, he can stay back and still hit you.
I think he's like one of the tallest. He is the tallest lightweight in the UFC.
I think so, man. It's almost like Chris Tucker in Rush Hour 2. Like, who hit me? Where did that come from?
That's how I felt. Like the 1-2 times I moved around him, like he was hitting me with shots that I didn't even see. And I'm sure he's used to guys like my style too, just coming right down the pipe. I'm kind of telegraphable at times, but his style is just how he was coming in, man. He was tagging me with shots that I didn't even see.
And I feel like
he's gifted, that kid right there.
And I feel like Dan Hooker, that's what's going to end up happening. He's just going to walk straight into the shots. Yeah.
Jalen's got the right coaches too, man. Coach Ozzy, I know he started training with this new Russian guy, dude. And that he's taking him up there.
That's awesome, man. Behind the scene news that y'all don't get anywhere. Thanks, Christian. That's what's up. I believe. Oh no, this is not even co-main event. So next fight up, Bobby Knuckles Whitaker taking on DDP Dricus Duplessis.
That's gonna be
you guys stoked for this fight or what?
I think that's gonna be fireworks.
Yeah, dude. Like a lot of people are saying this is too soon, too much for DDP. But hey, you talk that talk, you know what I mean? This is like a dog. This is like a dog barking behind the fence at the other dog, and someone just opened the gate, bro. Yup. So it's either time to put up or shut up. But that's gonna be a smoking hot fight, dude. Smoking hot fight. You guys ready? Main event, Fonzo?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
You might already know about this, but Brandon Moreno, Alexander Pantoja, co-main event for the flyweight title. And then the main event, Alexander Volkanovski taking on Yair Rodriguez. Yair trying to do something that nobody's been able to do in the UFC, and that's solve the puzzle, Alexander Volkanovski, and unify the featherweight strap because he's the interim champ right now.
Oh man, I was hoping that it didn't come to this soon, man. I wanted to have Yair defend his interim title, or at least Volk go up in weight class and just I don't
Challenge Islam or lead the division, maybe.
Yeah, something. But yeah, this is not good for Yair, man. This is not good for Yair.
He's going down, right?
No, this is his weight class. This is his normal weight class. Yeah, you know what I feel, dude? This is like, I feel like, and it's kind of weird because it's like role reversal where it's like, this is a David versus Goliath match, but Goliath is the size of David.
Right.
And Goliath is David. So like Yair is
I got Volk, man, all the way.
Dude, but check this out. This is what I'm saying. Like in David versus Goliath, David took down the giant with a little slingshot. Yeah?
Right.
Dude, Yair's got weapons to take down this giant, though, I feel.
You think so?
I think he does.
Dude, he's got crazy. His striking game is on another level. Like, it's just
better than Volk's.
Oh, yeah, I mean, maybe not as crisp, but it's so unorthodox. Like, crazy kicks. He's got that long reach. He's got knees coming from anywhere. You know what I mean? And then if Volk's like, hey, I'm not playing that game, I'm going to take you down. He is dangerous on the ground.
Yeah.
He's got subs and he's got strikes. He stays busy. You know what I mean?
Like matchup. It really is.
It's gonna
be go any way, I feel like.
It could, dude. I think like a lot of people are overlooking Yair because they want to see Alex and Volk. And I mean Alex and Volk. They want to see Alex and Islam too, which is good. It's good. I'm one of them. I'm on that boat, but I just feel like this is a big, big hurdle. It's gonna be a fun fight to watch, dude. I cannot wait. I can't wait. All right. Anything else you guys want to add to this comment or this conversation before we go to the next one, gents?
I don't know, man. I think you might have convinced me just to put down some cash on Yair because I'm sure he's going to be the underdog here.
I'm gonna have to go look at the stats first. If I drop
a Hail Mary like a MFer, but dude, it could totally happen. Let's take it'd be worth looking up right now. What those odds are. Let me see if I can find them real quick. Looks like Volk is a heavy -425 favorite.
Yeah.
And Yair is a +325, dude.
There you go, man.
So that's according to Verdict MMA. So, bro, lay down 100.
Put their money that way.
Yeah, dude. That's how you come up.
Yeah.
It might be worth it.
Lay down a G, get down 3 back.
Oh, I wouldn't risk it.
Yeah.
I have a bad luck with gambling or betting, man.
I'm gonna put on my mortgage, fool. I'm gonna tell my wife, hey, mortgage payment is going to this fight this month.
My life will be over.
So I got 1 mortgage payment, but what if I turned it into 3 mortgage payments?
There you go.
Frank, why you got a black eye? All right.
Brandon Moreno, Alex Pantoja. That's gonna be a good fight, man.
Yeah, it is, dude, and it's a rematch because right now Brandon's over. He's got a big donut against Alex.
Yeah.
So are you even
seen
though
any of Pantoja's fights?
Dude, he's got a good chin. He's got some decent stand up, but he's a motherfucker on the ground.
I gotta look him up.
Yeah, dude. So he beat Brandon on the Ultimate Fighter show. Okay. I think he subbed him, and then they rematched after the show and they had their first, a real fight. And I think Brandon lost by unanimous decision. It's been a few years since. Brandon's not that same fighter. So it's going to be interesting.
He's grown for sure.
For sure. He's not the same fighter, but Pantoja's going to have that chip on his shoulder where he knows he's like, hey, I got this guy.
He's already beat him. So
yeah, he's already beat him 2 times. So it's almost like Izzy versus Pereira.
Yeah.
That same deal. Yeah.
I feel like once you fight somebody already, like you can go back to your films and kind of like fix your bad habits, That helps a lot, having films like.
Yeah, it's almost like it gives you a head start, I feel.
Absolutely, it does.
Right? Yeah, because that other guy's gotta make that ground to even the score out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas you're already there. Now you just gotta maintain that and add some more tools so that you have a better chance to advance your game.